Hello again, it's Tom here and welcome back to Magic Woodworking. So today, those lovely people over at Banggood have sent me a couple more items. Now both of them fit on the table saw, and whether you're a DIYer or a seasoned professional, they should really help you with your upcoming woodworking projects. So if you'd like to see what they are, stay right there and let's check them out together. Okay then, so to kick off this review, this is the first item. Now these are one-way bearing rollers. There's two in the box, and they look like that. Now, what happens is, you have a slot or a track in either your spindle moulder or your table saw, router table, whatever you're going to use them for. You can use them with different things. And you place them so the material is underneath. For instance, I'm going to use my phone as a demonstration. So you put your material underneath and then you can push your material through so you don't get the chatter. Now they're meant to be one way, but they rotate in both directions. I think it's because I have to tighten them up, that's probably why. Yeah, so the product itself is well made. It's about £17-ish, I believe, in price. I will put a description in the bio. But here's where I'm an idiot. I bought these thinking they were universal and they would fit on my saw, but I didn't even check my saw to see if I had the slots these to run on. And as it happens, I haven't. So I'm an idiot. What I am going to do is buy two universal tracks. I've got a sacrificial fence on my saw. I will machine them into there and then I can slip these in. I'll do that at a later date, but I will take this over to the saw to show you roughly where they should go, although I can't actually demonstrate them. So nice little product, but I can't demonstrate them correctly because, well, as I said, I'm an idiot. So that's the first one. This is all the second piece of it. Now this is the rather expensive but really nice other item. So, which piece should I open the main box first. So, what do you get? You get instructions, and that should show you what it is. It's a big mitre fence for your saw. I'm going to chuck these items down here. So, I'll show you. It comes nicely packaged, as you can see, and you have a knob. So there's your knob. You have the main body of the mitre fence. If I can get it out, there we go. And some bolts and washers and Allen keys and whatnot. So we don't need that bit. So that's the first chunk, as you can see. The next bit is a spanner and a rather nice stop for your mitre fence. This has also got 0.5 millimetre increments, so you can micro adjust it. I'll demonstrate in a moment. Again, let's lose the boxes. And yes, I do pick them up later. And here's the main fence itself, again with a few more Allen keys. One other little item. I think, yeah, that's it. So, in itself, you might think, well, most saws come with a mitre fence, Tom. Yes, they do, but not like this one. This is very, very well built. I'll go straight away on record and say it's £195, which is a little bit spicy. But if you are in the market for a really nice, well-built mitre fence, this is your boy. So, you have a turn screw there, which allows this to extend out, and you've got all your measurements on there, all in metric, I'm afraid, not imperial, and you've got all your measurements on the top as well. Now this, I'm going to look stupid if I don't get this right, but this, well, I'll do it in a moment, but basically this slides into these two nuts, and then your knob goes in here like so, like that. So I'll do this off camera in just a moment, so it's going to take me a few minutes just to push it in. The nice thing about this is, when the knob's undone, this, I don't know how well you can hear this, it has 1mm increments. It's positive stops, and when you get where you want to go, you tighten the stop up, and you've got 20 degrees, whatever it might be, 45 degrees, whatever you might need. But yeah, so that's really nice, and this is really well built. Again, this is universal, should fit pretty much on any table saw. But yeah, quality wise, I'm not joking when I say this is a 9 or 10 out of 10. It really is well made. It feels, you can't tell, but obviously it feels heavy. It looks nice as well. And in a moment, I will demonstrate how it works on the saw. And yeah, you'll be able to see it works as well as it looks. Oh, one more disclaimer. I kind of screwed up on this one as well. My table saw, it's designed to work on the right, not the left, but I will show you what I mean in just a moment. If you're enjoying this video and you'd like to support me, please give it a thumbs up, or better yet, subscribe down there. It really helps the channel, but more than that, it makes YouTube show my channel to people like yourselves who haven't found this channel before. Right, enough about me, back to the video. Okay, so as you can see, the manual that comes with it is in Chinese. When you flick through, you will find there's actually an English section. And inside that English section, it will show you, if like me, you have a table saw with the groove on the right hand side, how to universally swap this round so you can use this fence on the opposite side, which I didn't realise, so I'm not so stupid after all. It also gives you what angles to do for segmentation, i.e. triangles, squares, pentagon, hexagon, octagon and so on. So it tells you exactly the angles you need, which is a nice little feature in the book. Anyway, enough about the manual. Now I have altered this round so it works on this side. As you can see, it slides nice and freely. If it doesn't on yours, you have 3 Allen key slots there and 1 there. You can adjust to tighten it or loosen it as necessary. As I said before, if you want to do an angle, you undo the knob, spin it around into one of the positive stops you want, lock it off, and you've got the exact angle. So I'll put it back to 90 degrees. Equally, if you want to slide the fence from side to side, you can do these 2 knobs, which allows you to slide it exactly where you want it. Right now, I've got it very near to the blade, so I'll leave it back there. If you want to do a 45 degree cut, there are 2 Allen key holes there. This piece will slot off so you don't cut the end of the mitre square, so you can actually do 45 degree cuts. When you're cutting a longer piece of timber and you want to set your stop, this slides out. You slide it wherever you want, lock it off, and when you've got exactly what you want, you can then slide your stop. If you are going past the end, you have to put the stop in there first, I should say that, so the stop goes with it, as you can see. But yeah, so slide your stop to wherever you want it, lock it off. If you're just a slight bit out, you've got a locking nut there, and then so you unlock it. This is your micro adjuster, and you can see on here, well, you probably can't see very well, but it moves in like quarter increments, as much or little as you turn it, so you can dial it into exactly where you want it. The stop, when not in use, folds up out the way, so a little bit stiff because obviously it's new. But yeah, so overall, it's a really nice bit of kit. It's very well made. I should say it's made by Enjoy Wood. It's all user friendly, and in my particular case, I'm going to be using this an awful lot, just for little pieces of wood and whatnot. So as I said before, I will demonstrate how this is meant to work, but obviously it doesn't work on my saw currently. So you'd have a slot in the fence here, which these two pieces slide into. Then the wheel can drop down onto your stock. So for instance, this piece of cedar, it would hold it nice and firm so it can't chatter up and down, and allows you to slide it through. But what it doesn't do, now I've tightened it up, it allows it to go one way, but it won't go the other way, so it can't shoot it out at you if there's an issue. So, as I say, that's how it's meant to work. I will get a channel to go in there and I will demonstrate at a later date how this actually works. So there we go, that's the two products from Banggood. As for the guide wheels, I'm sure they are a very good product. Obviously I'm not able to use them just yet. As soon as I get the channel, I will show that at a later date. But yeah, solid bit of kit and nice and cheap as well. With the Mitre fence, wow, the engineering is something else. It really is good. This is a 10 out of 10 bit of kit. The only downside is it's rather spicy on the price. As I say, it's £195, which is a lot of money, but you get what you pay for. The engineering in it, the way it's built, the way it's anodized, it just works really well and it feels really good. It's a quality bit of kit. Is it for the DIYer? You'd probably not warrant it, but for the pro guys on table saws, use them day in, day out, yeah, I can't see why you wouldn't. I'll be using this day in, day out, so yeah, guys in the trade will definitely use this. But anyway, there's the two items. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, bye bye.